will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video.
See. Thought I put the clip on there. What the fuck? Okay, so sponsored by SeatGeek. Use the promo code CG Ruthless to save $20 on your first purchase, but you can't go wrong with the deal. It's very reasonable. Just by experience, you can't go wrong with SeatGeek. Upload. All right, man. Go use the promo code CG Ruthless to save yourself $20 on your first purchase. So sponsored by SeatGeek, man. So get yourself a good deal, man. Save $20 off that purchase. So let's get on to this. We're going to do the mock draft. I'm going to do this pretty quickly because I got to show what Steph around 3 o'clock. So definitely go check it out. We're going to do my mock draft version. So let's do the 3.0, which I've only done 3 mock drafts now. But okay. So let's do this one. And let's get on to this one right here. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Got it about correctly. All right. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Seems pretty obvious. Bold right there. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Wow. So Shedeur Sanders slides, but we ain't getting no quarterback. Hell no. McMillan's kind of intriguing. Shamar Stewart, it kind of seems like they like the upside, but I'm not waiting for a couple of years for this guy to develop. No offense. I want a guy who could be an impact player. If this is true, that this is becoming a trend lean towards that direction, I'm going Mike Green on this pick, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mike Green. If his character is clearing out, which I'm hearing a lot of good buzz about that part. So this is a guy that can fill that void and become a guy that complement Nick Bosa into the defensive end. You know, you have that duel. We haven't had somebody like that since D Ford. You know, when D Ford was and Nick Bosa were doing together, bro, they were pretty unstoppable. But that's a nice guy to have on your defense. And this is where it gets pretty interesting, guys. So let's look at this one. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing no trades with you Cowboys. We didn't go defensive. We didn't go like offensive line or other stuff, but I feel like you can get an offensive lineman later, you know? So I want to solidify that defensive line personally. Tyleik Williams seems like a really great fit. But damn, bro, I'd be crazy. But this would probably be where the Niners might take some reaches on players like this. But, man, they just took Donovan Jackson. I just don't know, man. Man, since we already got Mike Green, I want to get a guy who can really be disruptive, but I don't see the value that I want to get. So, man, dude, it's really hard for me to decide. But I think if you were thinking exactly how this regime thinks, they might want to make this offense even more better than usual. So This may be a reach for some of us to think this way. We can go either tight end, or we can go running back, or we get a tackle or a starting caliber cornerback. It's either choice, man. You got other options, but I feel like this is where we might just surprise people off these picks. So I think it's pretty obvious, man. But I think this is where it's tricky. It's very tricky. Like, I don't even think we need to go tight end. Personally, we don't. But as much as I love me some Mason Taylor, man, that would be the guy I want. But I got to take my non-bias aside. I think we're going to go with offensive lineman for sure. You do want to groom somebody to replace Trent Williams, and you do got to replace what you had with Jalen Moore. So I guess Josh Connery makes a lot of sense. He's been visiting the 49ers, so he would probably be the obvious choice. Okay, I'm going to go with him. Yeah, I'm going to go with Josh Connerly from Oregon. Let's make that pick. So that kind of fixes the issue, and plus he can be the future starting tackle. So that would it's probably too rich to get him, but I think he might be a starter over McKivitz. Who knows? But at least you get somebody to step in, and he would be the guy to replace Trent Williams or McKivitz. So that's not a bad choice. Now, this is where the Niners might want to do something out of the ordinary. But this is where the Niners can do something right. We do need to replace on what Greenlaw has filled, It's kind of hard to replace what he did, But then you got Alfred Collins, man. That's just too good to pass. You want a run stopper, so man, I might have to go with but I mean, you do want to replace what Greenlaw has did. I don't think anybody's sure about D. Winters. But honestly, I want Alfred Collins because he would fill that void on our D tackle. So I can go with Alfred Collins for this one. You do need to solidify that spot. And especially, he's good against the run. So as much as I'm a Sooners fan, I do not like any of these Texas players, but I do give it an exceptional, So he's a good run stopper. He's got really upside potential to be really good. Now, this is where I kind of think this is where Niners might surprise you on this pick. So I think this is where you guys are going to be shocked, but I think this is where I see this pick happening, guys. We're going to go cornerback, bro. I think this is exactly where Kobe Bryant needs to be. I just don't see why he's the 112th pick overall. I just don't. You got to take him. Now, that's a spot where I would take this guy, and this is where he would be a guy that can step in and be a starter. I'm pretty bold on this one. I think Kobe Bryant's going to be a Niner. I just do. Okay. Now, this is where you could definitely solidify all this. See, you got some good options right here. I mean, dude, Elijah Arroyo. Wow, it's getting richer. Will Howard, we don't need a quarterback. Tootin, if not for the fumbling issues, I probably would take him. But nah. CJ West, everybody loves CJ West. Jalen Reed. Ooh. Am I too greedy for this, man? This gets richer, bro. I want to get to the quarterback, bro. I love me some David Walker. But damn. This is getting pretty good, man. But it gets richer. CJ West does solidify your run stop right there, too. But shoot. If I had to choose between, so here's the option. If you guys are in the comment section, I want to say, do you guys feel like we should get the tight end Elijah Arroyo, CJ West, or Damian Martinez or David Walker, you know? I want to see what you guys say in the comments, but let me see. Yeah, I can't go eat. Yeah, there are so many. So if you had to choose between Elijah Arroyo and you had to choose between CJ West and David Walker and Damian Martinez, bro, which one would you guys choose? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I can't go DT early. Dude, I went with edge rusher. I went with offensive line. I went with a D tackle. But we'll see. There are so many. You think we'd probably get another D tackle later? If so, maybe I get me a David Walker. Maybe I get me a Damian Martinez who doesn't fumble the ball, who doesn't do any of that stuff. I mean, I think that's the kind of guy we need on our offense, man. I'm going to choose between Damian Martinez and maybe get the best rich value in Elijah Arroyo or David Walker. You can't have enough defensive ends, bro. You need to get to the quarterback. So which one would it be for you guys, man? If I had to make a choose for the votes, man, which one would it be? I'll go with 3 options, man. I don't know. You guys said maybe it's too early to get a D tackle, but I already got Alfred Collins. Maybe I can wait for a D tackle later. I can always get a linebacker, but I can wait for that one too. So you know what? I'm going to go with something bold that the Niners might do. You know what? We haven't got the job done on finishing plays and getting to the quarterback, bro. And we've always kind of like, and with Robert Saleh's defense, bro, we got to get to that quarterback, bro. I don't care who you are, but if we need to get somebody to replace what, or you need to replace what you had with Jordan Mason with Damian Martinez, bro. This guy's freaking damn good. But what's the chances of him being available is beyond me. But David Walker, I don't know, man. You get yourself somebody who can actually be on your rotation and disrupt shit. And you can, and it would be a good way to build around your defense. I'm going to go David Walker, man. Hell with it. I'm going to go David Walker, bro. I need 2 ends. I need to get some disruption, bro. I want to wreak some havoc, damn it. I want to wreak some havoc for sure. Man. Ooh, I'm taking my chances, bro. This may pay off, guys. Oh, wow. All right, we're going to get this guy, Damian Martinez. We got the running back. We got the running back. I was taking that chance. I was really taking that chance, man. I was really taking that chance. Ooh, the Dallas Cowboys want to trade. Okay. 2 spots down. Okay, I'll take the extra pick. Hell with it. Okay, we make a deal. I'll go with it. Oh, you know what? We're going to go with the flow, man. I'm going to go Teddy Buchanan, bro. Oh, yeah. Linebacker. Check. Bam. About to put them on notice, bro. Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Let's look at some other guys, man. Let's look at some other dudes, man. Anibas Peebles. Ooh, this guy. Ooh, let me see. Yeah. Yep, they do. Matter of fact, you're right. I'm going to look at a D tackle. I'm going to look at a D tackle, man. Ooh. Aeneas Peebles. Ty Robinson. Let me check him out. He's all right. Aeneas Peebles. I think he's more of a pass rusher. Ty Robinson. This dude. Okay. I am taking Ty Robinson. This is where he would be at. I'm taking him. Okay, so we double on that D tackle. We double on the edges. We got a linebacker. We got a cornerback. Now, I'm still going to probably address another D tackle, of course. But either way, I think we're good where we're at. I want to go with best available. I want to get somebody in the secondary or somebody at wide receiver, tight end, or whatever. This is part where I go get me a tight end or a receiver or maybe another offensive lineman. I just feel like we're not going to go too high on offensive lineman. That's the crazy part. We already got a running back. This is where I probably might want to take an interior offensive lineman at, especially if you're going to develop him. But they're probably going to be gone by then. I'm going to go look at some good options, man. Eesh. Let's see. Xavier Truss. John Huber. All we're looking at is guys who can step in. I can wait for Caleb Rogers. I'm going to go wide receiver. Enough of these short receivers, man. Man. I'm going to look at tight end, see what's there. Ooh-wee. I'm going to go with Gavin, bro. Gavin from Pittsburgh. This guy is legit. I'm going to go Gavin, bro. Gavin. Now this is where I probably go safety or maybe a wide receiver. Maybe safety or wide receiver. See, I got that extra pick in case. Let's see. Wide receiver. No. I've heard mixed reviews of this kid. Ooh, okay. He's pretty raw. Probably limited production at Kansas, but he's all right. Now, this guy's quick. This guy's intriguing. I don't think we're going to get him. Ooh. Probably going to need to replace what Juwan Jennings had, and they met with this kid multiple times, so they seem to like this kid. But I like Rock Taylor better, personally. We can wait for that guy. Matter of fact, we're going to go get the interior offensive lineman. Hell with it. I'm going to go Caleb Rogers. He can play guard right now. That's where they probably have him listed at right now. Then I'm going to go between safety, actually. Safety, we're going to go. Ooh, Trader, man. We got a Trader. Let's go, Trader. One last one, guys. Let's make this count. Let's make it really count. Do we need to get ourselves another D tackle? It's pretty intriguing. Ooh, dude. Yeah. I'm going to go with this kid. This kid is raw. This kid is really good. This kid, Devontae O'Malley, is a 5-year starter at Northern Illinois, bro. He actually had a good game against Notre Dame where they upsetted Notre Dame, bro. This guy, he's about 6'2", about 300 pounds, runs a 4.95 or something. This guy is very disruptive. Yeah, this guy is very... Oh, he is? Okay. Well, I'll probably look into it. Now, I haven't checked it out yet. I wouldn't look at DTs until 125. Oof. Yeah, I'm looking at him. It's always my last pick. Is he? Let me see if he's on there. I might want to check him out. He should be on there. Oh, yeah, he is on there. Hustle. But dude. Oh my God, bro. I love this kid. His tape is outstanding, bro. This guy would make the roster. I don't even think you had to really get other guys as long as they can contribute on special teams. But this kid, oh my dude, months ago I interviewed this kid, and this kid's got some physicality, bro. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck in between one of those guys, but Jackson Woodard's pretty decent. Aaron Smith's pretty nice. Another cornerback. We already got an edge. A D tackle, man. Ooh. Can this be a reach for Molly, bro? That dude is pretty bad. Or Thor Griffin? You want Thor Griffin? That's a cool name. Did you get the center in this draft? Not that I know of, bro. There just hasn't been any good ones that I can take. I'm gonna look up for a center right now. Ooh, I found one. Yeah, I found one. Drew Kendall. He's actually better than Jake Brendel. That guy is pretty good. Okay. I can go with that option. Go get ourselves a center, but I don't think we're gonna go that route. I think they're just trying to let Brendel be a guy for this year. I don't think they're gonna go that route. Let's see. Did I get a wide receiver? Let me check my picks. I didn't get a wide receiver. Shit. Ooh, Arian Smith is who they like. They like this kid because he got speed, but he drops the damn ball too much. Don't know if I want to get that guy. Matter of fact, I'm going to go with this kid. Let's see. If he's still available. Damn it, man. Can't find him. Nah, too slow. Okay, you guys got to let me know what you guys want. I'll see if you got to vote for one of the options. I mean, you got to choose one. I can wait until undrafted to get a wide receiver and running back, in my opinion. So what would you prefer, a cornerback, which we already got one, or do you prefer another D tackle? Or do you want a center? I already found a Jake Brendel replacement. He can be the last pick, and he can be a guy that can take over in a year. I can get you somebody. You guys choose. What do you want, Kenny? Do you want a cornerback? What do you want, Jeff? Do you want a center to replace Jake Brendel? What do you guys want? Let me see what Steve-O wants. Does Steve-O want a D tackle? I'm just waiting for y'all to make a decision to see which ones are better, but it doesn't seem like it matters to what you guys want, so we'll probably get an idea when I go to Steph's show later. Elijah House was a good cornerback with stats in college to prove it, but special teams guy. But don't we already have enough depth at cornerback? Yeah, you never can run out of depth. You're right. But I want to see what Jeff thinks. I want to see if Jeff kind of wants a center or somebody. Let me see. Thoughts on Xavier Watts? He's okay. He's a pretty solid safety, but I don't think we're going to get him. So he would be a good special teamers. You know who else would be a good special teamer that you would love, bro? Is Terrion Wilson, bro. He's going to convert the linebacker. This guy hits with intensity, bro. Him and David Walker in this draft, bro. Dude, we're cooking. We're cooking some depth at linebacker. Or we can we can go on another D tackle. Don't matter to me. Matter of fact, I'm going to go pick the one and I'll make up the decision, I guess. Oh, yeah. Let's go get let's see what's available. Don't want to hold y'all too long. Ooh, Curtis Rourke. We can go get no. Man, this sucks. I heard of this guy. He's all right. He's a short cornerback, but he probably does look the part pretty nicely. So either he would be a nice depth piece to compete for a roster spot, or you can go with Jackson Woodard, who to me is pretty nice. He's pretty nice. I might want to go with him or Yaya Black. Yeah, that dude is big. Big. Oh, he's a consistent guy. Okay, he's a big body guy. You know what? I'm going to pick between this guy. I'm going to pick between Yaya Black and Aaron Smith is nice. Ooh, Terrion Wilson. Let's go. He would be nice. Especially on the special teams, bro. Oh, my God, he would be nice. But that's either here or then. Or do you guys want to get somebody like Anibas Peebles that kind of seemed like the light version? This guy is badass, bro. This guy is badass. Devontae O'Malley, bro. Y'all will love this kid, bro. This guy's got a motor. This guy, bro, he's kind of hard to block. He is good. He is really good. I like his tape. If you guys want to check him out, I'll give you guys some of the film on this kid. Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, yeah. Yep, you always want to, yeah. I want to just look at this one. Okay, so we got Mike Green, which I thought that would be a good choice. Josh Connery is probably going to develop nicely into a tackle. Alfred Collins, I like at D tackle, even though I'm a Sooners fan. I don't like Texas, but I'll say he's a good player. Kobe Bryant, I feel like that's a no-brainer. I feel like that's the guy we're going to get. I feel like that's going to be the pick. That's going to be one of the picks in the day 2 pick. I believe it's going to be Kobe Bryant. And if you want to get deeper in that division, bro, you got to get to the quarterback. You got to stop Stafford. You got to stop Sam Darnold and Kyler Murray, bro. You got to get to these guys. So you got to have 2 edge rushers, bro. You got to get the guys that can get to the quarterback. And you get yourself a nice running back who can be a starter down the road. Damian Martinez, bro, a physical kind of running back. He would probably fit this offense perfectly. Teddy Buchanan would be your nice linebacker to compete over Dee Winters, or maybe be that 3 linebacker duel, whatever. Ty Robinson, I like. I like his motor. I like his talents. He can be a great fit. The tight end from Pittsburgh, Gavin Bartholomew, whatever. I like him. Caleb Rogers seems like a guy who can probably move to guard. They seem to like him at guard right now, so he might be a great fit. Dante Trader would probably be a nice special teams value at safety. He might make a strong case. Hey, but don't sleep on this kid from Northern Illinois, bro. Devontae O'Malley, bro. This dude is something else. I'm telling you right now. If you guys want to check out his tape, bro, you guys are going to love this tape. I'll show you guys right now before I end this. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys the film. I'm going to search up his film, bro, and you guys are going to be like saying, oh, my God, bro, why are you even telling us about this guy? I interviewed this kid also, just to put it out there. But you watch his tape, bro, what he did against Notre Dame, bro, they upset Notre Dame, and he disrupted Riley Leonard, bro. Disrupted him. I think he got about 2 sacks or something, but he was all over that guy. Like crazy, bro. I'm not kidding. But I want to show you guys. Give me a second. Okay, I'm going to look at Devontae O'Malley highlights, bro. It's not big of a highlight, but you're going to like his tape. You want to be able to stop the run, right? You want to get somebody who can disrupt the quarterback, right? And you're going to get somebody like this kid from the draft. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's check him out. Let's check it out, bro. I want you guys to see if you like this guy's tape or not. I think you guys are going to like him. I think you guys are. Because I go deep in the draft, man. I go really deep. It's not a lot of big highlight films, but you can see the game against Notre Dame. See 8 sacks, but he had like
they trail the Huskies.
This is against Notre Dame.
And Leonard looking for some time.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my God, bro. Right on his face.
On the Mac.
Yeah, look at that, bro. He doesn't stop.
Will throw.
He does not stop. He has a motor, bro. He does not give up on a play. That's what I like about him.
The blitz comes.
Oh,
Richter hit as he throws in a wobbler.
Another Notre Dame game, bro. But he is all over Riley Leonard, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Down he goes.
Okay, watch him. Ooh, yeah.
Maybe
there we go, bro. This guy's got a motor.
Like you said.
Look at that. Ooh, he got him.
9 from the NIU 34.
Watch that.
He'll hit the ground again, but this time it's Sloan in the game, and he's not
good
going
against
anywhere.
the run, too.
39.
Oh, man. Forget about it, man. Forget about it. This guy's going to stop you.
Devontae O'Malley.
Richter feels the heat, steps up in the pocket, and is
Dude, that
twisted
dude
down.
has effort.
Look
Look how effort this guy is. He's not even the biggest guy, but he makes up for it.
Get a few more yards.
And you want him operating under tremendous pressure.
Here comes the pressure, and he goes down.
But I think if you run the football just to keep him honest, it should be all right.
They'll run it with Braden Sloan on the ground.
Who last week was in when it was a pass-heavy game as they were trailing as much as they were. Hands it off here for a short game.
Quality opportunity, big stage in this game
Oh
against a ranked opponent. They go back to Barksdale. Going to be 3rd and long.
Okay. Well, let me know what you guys think of that tape. What about CTE? Oh my God, let me see. Yeah, there's different opinions, but what do you guys think of that highlight that I showed you guys? That dude's got a motor. That dude's got a freaking motor. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you guys at 3. I'm going to be at Steph's show, so you guys have a good day.